Hi and welcome to Take Time to Create. My name is Linda and this is Starlight. She is our baby girl. Well, baby as in she's 10 years old. And so today I thought I would make a bed for Starlight. It's a no-sew cat bed, and not like she doesn't have, 1,000 beds of her own, but I thought she might need another one, so I thought I would show you how I make a no-sew bed for her. And she's not going to pose for me. I doubt I'm going to be able to get a picture of her on the bed, but I will try. And so yeah, let's just go and let's get started and let's get to creating. Okay, so we're going to cut out the cat bed, and you can kind of see her over there laying on the floor. So the cat bed is going to go on a trunk, and she's got a blanket on there right now, and it's 28 by 18 inches. So that is what we're going to do, and she's right here in my lap. So I've got my cutting mat on the ground here. The only place I have in my house that's big enough is on the floor. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to measure it out, and I'm going to cut two panels that are 28 by 18. And I don't know if I can do them the same color because I have scraps that I got from a creative reuse center. Or I might have to do two colors, like a pink and a purple. So we'll see. So yeah, that's what we're going to be going and doing right now. So I have these velvet, and I think I have enough pink. I really wanted to make it out of the purple, but I just don't see that there's enough of the purple. So we'll make it out of pink, and she'll have a really pretty pink bed, and that'll be perfect for a princess. And it's like it's not velvet, it's like a crushed, soft fabric. I don't know. It's pretty, it's soft, and she'll be just fine. Anyway, so yeah, let's get to cutting. Okay, two panels out of the pretty pink, I don't know, maybe it's velour? I don't know what it is, but I have two panels, and we're ready to take it into, sorry my head was cut off, take it into my art studio. Then we can actually put this together and get the trim around it too, because she is a princess, so she needs gold trim around. So let me see what I have, and so yeah, let's get started. So we're back here on my work table, and everything is cut out. I have two rectangles, and I have this gold trim, and I don't think I have enough of this gold trim because I picked it up at my creative reuse center, and so it wasn't very expensive, like 10 or 25 cents for this whole thing. But I also picked up another one, and they're slightly different golds, and it's a little smaller, so, but I don't have enough of either one of them. So I'm going to use this on the short side, and I'm going to use this on the long sides, and I think it'll look just fine. She's a cat, she doesn't care that much. I'm going to use Fabric Fusion. It's Eileen's original, and it's permanent fabric adhesive. I don't know much about it. I've never used it before. Had it in my stash. And I'm not going to worry about turning down the edges. Now, my mother would be like, Linda, you really need to turn down the edges. My mother sews. She's a beautiful seamstress, so, but I'm not going to worry about it. This is not going to fray. It's just regular. It's fine. Let me show you what I'm going to do on one side down here, and then I'm just going to do this all the way around. Like I said, this is for a cat. It's not the most complicated thing, and my cat likes to eat things, and she likes to really go to town with her claws. She likes to destroy things. She's the reason why we can't have nice things in our house. She's funny. She's a tortie cat. Now, if anybody has a tortie, you know what I'm talking about. Tortitude is real. And we got her over 10 years ago. She's about 10 and a half right now. And she is still a kitten, let me tell you. Let me scoot this up so you can see what I'm doing. And I just love it. She is so much fun. We've had cats most of our marriage, so we've always had cats. I didn't have cats growing up, but that's okay. I had dogs. I love dogs, love cats, love animals. So what I'm going to do is I'm laying this wrong sides together just because I'm just going to glue it. And I have my trim. And since this looks like a frayed mess, it looks like something I did get out of a thrift store, I'm going to leave that. Oh, let me scoot it so you can see. I'm going to leave this hanging over the edge, and I'm just going to trim that later. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side at a time, and I'm just going to take my time with this because, I mean, I'm not in any kind of rush. She's got 1,000 beds, so I can take my time and really do this right. I'm going to put fabric glue on one side and the other side, and this stuff dries clear. And I'm going to put it down like this, and I'm going to tuck this in here just like this. Then I'm going to take a binder clip and I'm going to clip it together, and I'm just going to do this down the whole thing. That's it. I'm sure straight pins would work too. I just happen to have binder clips with me right now, but let me scoot this down. I think I'm going to put the glue. Okay. And make sure your lines are all, you know, lined up, because once it's there, it is permanent. It is not going anywhere. That's what the bottle says. It's fabric fusion. It's permanent. I have a feeling that this takes a while to dry. So I am going to let it dry. Now, of course, if you want to sew this, be my guest. I am not big on sewing. So if that's what you love to do, grab your sewing machine and go to town. I'm gonna be honest, sewing might be a little easier than gluing, because you got to really make sure it all stays together, but that's okay. All right, this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to do this on all four sides. Let me show you what I do in the corner. So let me finish this one side. Now, another way to do this is if you want to use like an old pillow, you could make this to the size of an old pillow and then just, you know, stick the pillow in there instead of using stuffing. I'm going to use stuffing because that's what I have on hand. I'm trying to use up what I have. But like I said, you could definitely use an old pillow, an old throw pillow, or you can, you know, get a cheap throw pillow for the innards. I really don't think animals care that much. Sometimes they do. Sometimes animals are super duper picky, and we all know this, but sometimes they just don't care. Okay. All right, so that is that edge. So now the side that what we're gonna do, okay, and I am not doing anything fancy on the corners. You do have a little bit of working time with this, which is really nice, but then you want to just kind of leave it alone, let it dry. For the corner, I am just butting up the corner like this, and then I'm butting up the edge just like this, and it's just gonna look like this, and I'm gonna cut. So I cut the other corner, and they just butt up with each other just like this. Now I'm gonna stick some fray check on those so that they don't fray. And that's all I'm gonna do for this because I don't feel like bending it around and dealing with it like that. But this will work just fine for this application, I tell you. I'm going no-sew. I'm going quick and easy on this because you know what? It's a cat. And my cat does not care. She may be a princess. She behaves like a princess. But she really doesn't care. Okay, so it's all done. I've got it, this pillow, I've got it glued all on the edges, and I'm loving it so far. Don't forget to leave an opening. So I've got a great big opening right here so that I can reach my hand in. And the next step, so I've glued it all down. So it's glued top, bottom, and the trim is there. And I glued the bottom here and left this opening. So grab some polyfill. So any polyfill, if you have an old pillow, you could even just make it to the shape of that pillow, like I was saying before, but I just had polyfill and I had some in my stash, and I'm not going to overstuff this. Make sure you get in the corners. I'm just going to kind of fill it up so it's a little bit fluffy. It's going to take a bit and kind of mush it around. Take your polyfill out, fluff it up, and then stick it in there in handfuls. And yeah, I don't think you need to watch me do all of this. So stick it all in there, get your pillow all fluffy and comfortable for your kitty or puppy or whatever, and then take some more glue and glue the seam shut. And then once we're done with that, I'm gonna go see if my cat likes it. So yep, time to stuff the pillow. Anyway, so here it is. It's all done, and it's on the trunk that she likes to sit on and look out the window. And here she is in true cat form and in true cat fashion, not on the pillow that I made for her, but when she's ready, she will lay on it. But there's her toy bin, so we get to see her dig out her toys. Anyway, so there we go. That's it. That is the no-sew cat bed. And I'm sorry about the lighting in here. It's nighttime, and so it's pretty dark in this room. But it is nighttime, and there's our little tortie kitty. Thanks again for watching, and that's it. Nice and simple, and it's really fun, and I'm sure she's gonna love it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed making this bed for my baby Starlight. Yeah, baby. She's over 10 years old. She's not quite a baby anymore, but she's still frisky as a kitten. Hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and on my blog. I have two Instagrams. I have Take Time to Create, and I have Linda's Journey 78. Take Time to Create's all my crafty goodies, and Linda's Journey 78 is just all my other personal things. Feel free to follow along on both. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.